So guys, today we test socket server and socket TCP server. We decided to create this server. The reason was that we could not send some big data to from Python to MetaTrader 5. Previously, we understand that we can read open, close, high, low and alt tick data even from MetaTrader 5. I can read it and send to Python. It's not a problem. We can rebuild indicators. We can use this data to generate some even some virtual or real indicators, but we cannot send back some big data if we need, for example, if we need to create something like clear vision indicator that can use around even 10,000 bars of one pair, but we have 40 pairs and we will have like 400,000 of elements. We would like to back into MetaTrader 5 and to point indicator after calculation. We don't want to do any calculation in MetaTrader 5 anymore. So that was a problem, like we cannot send big data from Python to MetaTrader 5. So this is why I started to create this socket TCP IP server, and now we will test it. So for this we have to what the logic will be. Here we will send 1000 elements, 1000 random numbers from Python to server, and this robot will read these elements from TCP IP server. That will be virtual array in stock memory, in operation memory, like in RAM, and we not write anything into file. It's not like I thought maybe I will try to create some Python MySQL and MT5 will read from SQLite or MySQL, but as I understand that this is not good way, because there can be conflict, like Python will write each second this, for example, each of these elements, but at the same time MT5 cannot connect into some file or database and read it when this Python write into file. And I don't want to kill my SSD and hard drive, like it's not good way. Better use some TCP IP server that use some RAM memory and hold some big arrays in this RAM memory in some array. And in this way Python can write and MT5 can read really faster. And we not open files, we not read files, we not close the file, we not need to do it. So now I wanna test how much I can send, numbers and variables into this array, and how it will be fast. So for this we need to launch our server. Server started to send. For some reason it's not good. Hold on a second. I have to save this. Save. So I run it again. We started to send 1000 values. As you can see, this values goes here. MT5 received this, and MT5, I also coded that MT5 after he received this, he write into text. So I will show you how it change. There is, see, it change each second, different numbers. First numbers is always different. They always different because we're doing random numbers. This is 1000, guys. This is 1000. It's easy. Each second we can send 1000 values from Python into server, and server MT5 can read from server 1000 values at the same time. It's easy. So let's make it 10,000, okay? 10,000. Is it possible or not? I want to see how much it can do. Yes, it's also write into text, but I think if it's also will not write into text, MT5 can accept more. But let's even try with writing into text, no problem. So let's run again. He say we send 10,000, not 1,000, and we receive them already into text file. So see, text file became 10 times bigger. So how much we have? It's a symbols. Symbols is symbols, but each number consists from 4, maybe sometimes 5 plus dot plus comma. That means around, if you divide at 5, that's the 5. It's about 10,000, as you can see. It's about 10,000. It's about, but not of them is 4. Some of them 3. This is why less than 50,000. So that's true. There is 10,000 numbers. It works, and see, it works faster. The same speed. We accept that numbers from server into MT5. It's not a problem. We not use any web request because this is also not good solution. I tried. Web request have limitation, and web request can work at socket number 2. This is old socket. This is a TCP/IP socket, and for my needs, it's in my I think that socket number 1 with TCP/IP for my needs is better than socket 2 that have limitation of web request. Only MT5 can work with socket 2 only using web request, and I don't like web request. Web request is good only when you need to send some data in internet using MT5, receive and send using MT5 at different IP in internet. But for local computer, you need to use only TCP/IP socket number 1 is old socket, and you can read, and you can do anything now from this point. Now we will test. I wanna test. I need to shut down this one, and I wanna test the last one. I wanna test in 100,000 numbers. I believe for my needs it's enough. I can read right now 40 pairs at 1000 bars. That's already about 80,000 I closes ticks I can read, so I can build my indicator. But if I will need also open, close, high, low, like stochastic need all of them, like to calculate correct. So I will need x4 times bigger. So let's see. 10,000. Why it's 10,000? Not clear. I'm not saved. I need to save this. I need to launch again. Okay, 100,000. Okay, let's test. How much is it? Okay, 100,000, guys. That's updated. It say we have 5, almost 600 symbols in this text. That's work. That's work, and update each second in MT5 is not a problem to receive from server these values. So here we see this file, here we see all. Here we see this. Everything is work. And the last one. I think that will be enough for me and my needs. What if like this? The problem can be that the writing into file each second, that's a big problem can be for MT5, but if not write into file all data that we receive from server, but keep in array and use it at every tick, it's not a problem, I believe. So let's test this. The last thing, let's test this. Okay, 1 million values, guys, or how much? 1 million values. 1 million values also work. See this? 1 million values, guys. 2 million symbols in this text file, and it's update each second. Thank God I have a MacBook M1 and that works. I believe at slower computer it can be a problem. And if no SSD, that's not a problem. 1 million is not a problem. So we have solution to send data from Python into MT5 using TCP IP server at local computer if we need a really big data. So congratulations, now we can build some interesting strategies and we can analyze all history that we need at all pairs and all bars and all ticks. We can do some modeling, like we can start to use some, I don't know what we can do. We can do anything, like we can open virtual orders with some strategies. We can find them now at directly at chart after it will calculate everything, and it will start to keep them. Like here was a buy, here was a sell. It was a virtual tester, and we can run a tester without strategy tester. We can do it in Python and recalculate everything for such combination of indicators and some entries. I believe that's now is possible with such data, that we can read from Python will read from MT5 all history and all ticks and all candles with high lows and open close and everything like that. We can read all time frames, that the most important, like mostly strategies, what we can do, they read H1 open, high, low and close, and you cannot see what inside H1, but right now we can look at M1 how it was inside H1, and we can build and see who is touched first, stop loss or take profit. Like we can build something like virtual strategy tester in this way. So in this way we can analyze what's the strategy is the best and how we can optimize it. Basically we can build a self-optimization robots that doing like every hour this test and optimize the set files inside without loading any set files. That will be array, and this array will keep like entries for indicators, and it will use to trade and will tell us that, whoa, this stochastic right now is at history tell us that we have to enter sell or buy. So guys, I hope I will learn some libraries with machine learning, and maybe we will soon create interesting data. The next plan, what we will do, I will recalculate my clear vision indicator. The problem that I recalculated already stochastic in Python, but it's a little bit different than in MT5, and I don't know is it good or not. I need to test more, and I will see how I can make it more similar to MT5. Maybe I will recalculate also ATR. I will recalculate for clear vision indicator, and then I will go to post new version that recalculated in Python. this system, this indicator I wanna create with XAO index and recalculate everything in Python. And I wanna recalculate also in Python this ATR. ATR I tried to also to recalculate, but it's also a little bit different. So my next step is to learn how to create indicators in Python, similar values as in MT5. Once I will do it, I start to create. I will leave this like the pointing of indicator will stay in MT5, but this MT5 will receive from socket recalculated data for each indicators and will point us the lines that calculated in Python. But not in MT5. I wanna delete all calculation from MT5 because MT5 it's already a stupid platform, and once you load a little bit calculation at 500 bars, it's dying. It's cry and dying, and you cannot do anything. It's the chart is stuck. MT5 is freeze, and I tired to fighting with the stupid developers from MQL. MetaQuotas and MQL. The problem that MetaTrader 5 and MetaTrader 4 was created 25 years ago using not C++, but using C. I mean this one C. I mean this one C sharp. MQL created. MT5 platform created using C#, but not C++. The problem of C#, it not work directly with hardware. This is why it's stupid platform. I never liked this. I never. If they would create C++ in C++, MT5 and MT4, that will be really fast platform, and it would work with files and data really faster. But MT5 developers, MetaQuotas, they don't want to create normal platform. What can I say? They cannot develop macOS native version almost 25 years. Almost 25 years they cannot create macOS native installation for MetaTrader. That's crazy. But we have what we have, and we have to do something. This is why I started to learn Python, and this is why we have to recalculate anything in Python, and then only we can start to build really interesting system only after this. So have a good profit, guys. Soon I will back to you with good news and new indicators that will calculate anything faster and interesting, and we can do I believe even in indicators we can open some virtual orders, and we can say this signal is not good at history, this one is better. You can switch set files, for example, and oh, the problem in set files, hold on a second, but how I need to understand how Python can read set files. We can build a text file. Soon we will not use set files in MetaTrader. We will create some text file. You modify text file, you save it, and Python will read this text file as set file. And he will calculate you and tell you this virtual orders tell us that this strategy not good up per last 1000 bars at all pairs and charts. Don't use it. Like better change set file, or Python will give you optimized settings for current market and even for indicator, not even for robot. We can start from indicators, and we can find some equity lines, and indicator tell you, for example, if you will use 20 pip stop loss and 20 take profit, there will be such result, even from indicator. That's what I want to create. So guys, have a good profit. Soon we'll show you something interesting.